Back. February is Black History Month, but for many students, getting an education on the contributions of Black people and African Americans in our history takes a lot more time and attention. Rise Virtual Academy is a Utah-based weekly school that specializes in Black history for school-age children, a place where all cultures are welcome. So joining us is the founder of Rise Virtual Academy, Michelle Loveday from Loveday Educational Consulting. Michelle, thanks for being with us here today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I'm curious what you think of Black History Month and the significance of what it is to be able to have this moment, to have these conversations.
Yes, it's often been said that sometimes Black history is the omitted pages in the history book. And sometimes there's so many things to need to be put in that there's just not enough time to teach them. And so we're missing out on things that we see every day that are a part of our lives that were invented by Black people. The stoplight, the golf tee that you use for your golf ball, the elevator shaft, the ice cream scoop, and even the refrigerator that ships our food to and from grocery stores. And sometimes when we omit who created and who patented and developed that, we're missing important parts of the structure and the fabric of America.
You just rattled off a long list. Yeah, I had no idea any of those things were invented by men and women of color.
Yeah. Men and women of color, and just plenty more if we take the time to sit down and look at it. And sometimes when you're doing those lessons, it doesn't have to be something long and laborious, but it's celebrations that need to be recognized and achievements that need to be declared and honored for all people, so that we can move forward and understand all of our contributions to help our country and the world operate.
So what do you think are some of the challenges to be able to continue these conversations, make some of these educations and things that we're learning here more mainstream?
I think part of it is just taking ownership that Black history is for everyone. Yes, it's wonderful that I get to celebrate my culture and history and who I am, but it's also something that you get to celebrate and work with and learn and achieve. And I think when we're looking at different parts of the country and what was happening in the 1920s during the Prohibition, we have to look at the celebrations and things that were happening during the Harlem Renaissance and the joy that that brought to people. And so getting out of the mindset that Black history is just for Black people is a false narrative, and we want to encourage everyone that this is for everyone to learn and grow.
You mentioned celebrations. Is there something that you think is a good beginning point where we can all celebrate and include either this person, this conversation that will help get us started?
I think just including people that you see every day and you haven't had that bravery to go up and talk to them, asking them questions. And then you can also start with social media. We're all on Facebook and Instagram, probably way too much that we care to know. And start with music that you see. Who invented the lyrics and the beats and the things that are happening behind that, and get curious a little bit. And I think that's the thing. We have to get curious and be intentional as we move forward to learn about one another.
Michelle Loveday here from Rise Virtual Academy. How do we connect with you in the Academy?
Well, you can go to risevirtualacademy.com. We're there weekly. We take donations online, and you can learn more about the students through Instagram and Facebook.
There you go. And of course, we have a link to that on our website, of course, at abc4.com. Michelle, dropping some good information here for us today.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.